Hello, everybody, and welcome back. We are on level 6 of lesson 6. So, this is practice with random numbers. Choose from the following activities. We're going to do all three. So, activity A, we're going to start here with modify the planets. All right, so it says modify the planets. This scene represents several planets. Right now, they're all the same size. Let's use random numbers to change the size of each planet to generate a new planet scene every time the program is run. Note, you can click the instructions below to expand them and see more specific instruction. Oh, all right, so we're going to expand the black triangle. So it says find the ellipse block representing a planet. Okay, let's look at number 4. All right, drag out 2 random number blocks into the width and height of the ellipse. Change the value of the random number parameters. All right, so we're going to go into our math toolbox, grab our random number, and we're going to put that there. And I'm about to make a big mistake. So this first row is our x-axis. The second row is our y-axis, and we don't want to mess with those. That's not what it asked us to do. So I almost made a mistake. We're going to take this, and instead of 50, we're going to put that, and then we're going to put that there. Yeah, is that what we're supposed to do? Yes. All right. So everything says 50. So I'm going to say somewhere between, let's say 10 and 80. 10 and 80. All right. And then we're going to do the same thing here for the next planet and here for the next planet. So again, 10, 80, 10, 80. So let's just see what happens. All right, you can see the first two are doing that. Right, so let's keep going. So we've got one there, one there. And can I make this faster? I can. So I'm going to select this. Oop, no, I'm not. I'm going to select this. I'm going to copy it and I'm going to paste it. All right, the same thing down here. I'm going to replace these. I'm going to replace these and I'm going to replace these. All right, so now if I reset and run it, every single planet is a little bit weirder, a little bit different. Reset, run, reset, run. Let's do it 2 more times. Reset, run. 1 more time, run. All right, so you can see each planet is different, and that's because each planet is choosing a random number for its width and then a random number for its height. All right, so with that, we're going to click on the finish button and go to the next activity. All right, so this is debug random shape position. Okay. So debug random shape movement. Isaac wrote a program that created 3 rectangles in the same position using a variable x position. He tried to update his code to have the rectangles still appear together, but in a random position. But his code doesn't work. Instead, each rectangle appears at a different position. Can we fix this code so the animations appear like the image on the right? Note, you can click the instructions below to expand them and see more specific instructions. Read the code and run the program a few times to understand how it works. So let's run it. So un, deux, trois. Let's reset and run again. Okay. And one more time, reset and run. All right, so that gives me an idea of what we're looking at. Now we're going to expand the black triangle right here. So it says hint. You will need to add 1 new random number block to your code. All right. And then hint, you will need to update the code to use X position in several places. All right, so, we're trying to keep the rectangles together. And so, let's see. I think what we need to do is we need to come in here and put this random number in here. So somewhere between 0 and 150. And then instead of this, I think we need to put X position. All right, so we're going to do the same thing here. So X position, And then we're going to do the same thing here. I could be wrong. I have not looked at the instruction, or I've not looked at the teacher manual. So this is me guessing and trying it with you. So we're going to reset and run. Oh, I think we've got a winner. All right, we're going to reset again. We're going to run it. Reset again. We're going to run it. One more time. Reset and run. Beautiful. All right, so what did I do? Instead of each of these getting its own random number, they all get the same number for the X grid. And that random number is chosen up here before we start filling these in. All right, so we got that done. We're going to click the finish button, press continue. We got one more activity. All right, so modify the scene. You have learned how to randomize things, so it's time to put all the knowledge to use in the scene. Use random numbers to randomize the position of the sun and the mountains. All right, so for the sun, we want to keep it up here at the top. So I'm going to run this real quick. All right, we want to keep it on this Y axis. We want to keep that stationary, but we do want to play with the X axis. So we're going to come in here. We're going to grab a random number and put it into the X axis. And we're going to say somewhere between 0 and I'm pretty sure, yeah, 400. All right, and I know that because if you look in the bottom corner, on the left, it says X 398, Y 31. So, all right, so that's going to randomize the sun. Yeah, there we go. All right. And so then we're going to add in a variable. I always put my variables at the top. So we're going to say mountain, and it's going to start with, oh, we're not going to start. We're actually going to put a random number here. So we're going to put a random number here. And I'm seeing them go from 10 to, no, I'm not. I'm seeing them go from width and height. So 200, 250. Um, all right, let's look at this for a second. So the regular polygon, so lines 8 through 12 are obviously our mountains. Our x-axis, our y-axis. Ooh, okay. The y doesn't seem to move in the sample image that I'm seeing over here. It's just the x. Hmm. Let's see what this does. Let's see. I'm not sure. We're gonna guess. We're gonna try this out. So with regular polygons, x and y, x and y, how many sides, and then the size. So I think, all right, I think we're gonna try, I think we're gonna put it in here. We're gonna try this. All right, so mountain, 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 mountain. All right, let's see if I've messed all of this up horribly. So reset, run, up, reset, run, reset, run. All right, so clearly I've definitely messed something up. All right, so let's, oh, because it's, okay, let's go. It's, okay. So we need to change this from 0 to 400. All right, let's reset, run. All right, so it's picking one number for each of them. So we messed that up, or I messed that up. All right. So I don't actually think we need that. I think what we need is this to go in here. And somewhere between 0 and 400. So let's try that. Okay, so yeah, there we go. You see it moving? Yeah. All right, so we're on the right path. So I'm going to go to show text just to make this a little easier on myself. We're going to copy this part, and then we're going to paste it here, paste it here, paste it here, and paste it here. And if I did that correctly, when I reset it and run, okay, okay. All right, I think we did it. So we have a different mountain range each time we click reset and run. Beautiful. All right. Okay, so, and then the sun is also, yep. All right, so we've finished that. And like I said, guys, I'm not looking at the teacher manual, so that was me figuring it out right alongside with you. So we're going to click the finish button here because we're done with all the activities, and I will see you on this level. Here we go.